Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided, welcome back to this deck. Do I need to make my camera bigger here? Hang on, let me stretch it out. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I think I also have to do it this way. There we go. That's a bit better. Now I take up more of the screen. Yeah, it's better. Um, hey Trickster. Um, I kept delaying starting the stream because I got into a rhythm of storyboarding. A one shot I'm semi working on. It technically takes place in the same universe that the Shadow Heiress, which is my main story. However, it's an alternate timeline because in the lore of that world, there are three separate timelines that run parallel to each other, and which is actually a big plot in the sequel story to the Shadow Heiress. Um, I'll go ahead and talk about it now because I can. Effectively, what there's known as a dragon point. It's when the timeline shattered between three separate timelines, and they eventually converge back into one. Um, oh, nice. They converge back into one. There was a singular moment that something so devastating happened that it shattered the timeline, and then eventually all timelines must converge back to another point. One is an age of peace. That's the one D lives in, where there has been no major conflict or war for thousands of years. Then there's the conflict timeline, where war never ended. And then there's one that's kind of a balance between the two. That's considered the true timeline. How things should have went should what caused the shatter point to happen or the dragon point to happen. I have a story that takes place in pretty much every part. Um, the Fateless story, if y'all remember me talking about, takes place in the balanced timeline. D takes place in the Age of Peace. The Scorpion Ken takes place, which I haven't really talked about, takes place about 500 years after D's story. Takes place simultaneously in both the Age of Conflict and the Age of Peace. And then much later on, there's a story that all I'm calling is the True Demon Lord story. It takes place at the other end of the Dragon Point, where everything comes back together. And then how y'all doing? Glad to see you, Gothic. Um, the story I'm doing, the story I'm dabbling with right now is called The Uncast Daughter, and it takes place in the age of balance, or the timeline of balance. Um, Basically, the Cliff Note version is her family is like a duke who is like a duke of defense or a duke of ministry who basically works for the Ministry of Magic or whatever for the kingdom that they're in, and like his whole family's prestige is built around them being in. Thank you. Um, Being super powerful in magic and influential in the magical field. The daughter, she is the oldest daughter. She was born with magic is rated in three separate categories beyond your affinity. I do appreciate it, and I'm glad you clarified it because I know you've been trying to save your money. Categorized in three separate categories. You have your ability to convert mana. Basically, this is how fast you recharge. Your ability to store mana, and your ability to express it, as in how much you can put out at a time. Because you can have like a shit ton of mana and it charges fast, but if you can only do a trickle at a time, you can't do powerful spells no matter what you do. You can just cast a lot of little spells. So that's how usually your rating comes down to. The MC, she has a small mana pool, fast recharge, but small mana pool for her for being a noble, not just her family, but being a noble, and has zero ability to make it leave her body in any way. So she can't cast spells at all. However, she can circulate her mana throughout her body, which does augment your physical abilities, and she can extend that to any weapon she's holding because it becomes an extension of you. So she's able to charge her weapons with different elements, which does help her with her stuff because she trains to be a swordswoman. Um, she's heavily abused in her family, like heavily abused. Like her little sister, who's a prodigy, uses her as target practice for her spells on the regular. So that's kind of how the story is. It's gonna be a one-shot story. I don't plan on making any sequel story to it. No follow-up on like what happened to her later. It's just meant to be like a parallel. It's intentionally meant to be a parallel to the Shadow Era story, where how different things could be based between the peace timeline and the balance timeline. Game's loading up. Ah, shite. Oh, there it goes. I might stream again later today after I do this for a bit, because I do need to get back into doing Night Rain, or I might do Helldivers, because I haven't been able to game with my buddy Troll in a long time, and he wants to play Helldivers.
Yeah, let's.
Let's move.
Yeah. Rush him! Counter! You like that? Solid!
That's it! I've come up with a new recipe!
That?
He's actually, I should have ate before me going to go do this fight, but we're going to ignore that detail. So, for those who were actually listening to me talk about that story, what are your all thoughts? Hope it sounds cool. I love writing. To be honest, is going to sound depressing, but writing has been an escape for me almost my whole life. When I had my mental breakdown in 2016,
Locked. Have you seen to your shirt yet?
that's what I retreated into. That's why I wrote The Wardens, because it helped me deal with my reality.
Alright.
Now, writing for me right now is I'm not trying to escape from anything. It's just a lot of fun for me. Because I've got these stories I want to tell, and I hope people enjoy them. I would love to, at some point, hire somebody to do voice acting. You actually know more about the story than most people, because you've been there when I've been storyboarding, like, just offhand.
You ready?
Nothing personal.
I always love that Prompto does that. That he'll start doing the Final Fantasy VII victory music.
Fun.
Now, don't forget, I do have the Shadow Heiress Act 1, which is basically just Book 1 rewrite done, which is basically the final version of it for the series. The final version of it for me writing it, because I'm not going to write it again. I just got to rewrite Act 2, Act 3 before I start working on Act 4, because I never finished Act 4. I know what's going to happen, but because I've been rewriting Act 1,
How many times?
there's a lot of plot. There's a lot of plot that I'm adding in. Big bouncy plot. No, not really.
Empires and reinforcements.
Oh, I will admit this. So, oh no, it gets even better. The big bad in the game, Aiden, he also does it too. In Prompto's story at the end of it, he looks over a cliff, looking at Prompto, goes da 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 da, like menacingly, and it's fucking epic. If y'all want later on, after I've beaten the story, I can go back and do their stories. Or their episodes of. Or I could just do them after the events they're talking about, so you guys get like some hindsight on it. Or perspective on it, however you want to call it. Okay, we'll burn that bridge later. My favorite one to do is the big muscular guy. Because it's a really cool story. I like it. It's very straightforward, though, because I think it was the first one they did.
Not a fan of mushy desserts.
Visibility is poor.
Clean your glasses.
Capital idea, Locked.
Oh, I don't have any more magic equipped. Fuck, I thought I did. Can I switch it out? Will it let me? It will. Okay, cool. Dual cast. Let's do Blizzara. I gotta let it charge up before I can do anything. These are flans. Flans are they're basically blobs in normal games, and they're highly resistant to anything that isn't magic. So I'm just waiting for, unfortunately they've all spread out now, so. I think that's one of Gothic's favorites, too. I think I got hit by my own spell. Oh yeah, because I forgot, friendly fire with magic is a thing. Oh shit. Because I didn't have any weapon equipped, that's why.
Dropping by.
Gladio, do it!
Nice work, Gladio. Gladio, on it.
There, they've all grouped back up. Alright, got 2 of them. Gotta do the dramatic pose, of course.
Where's it getting?
Ah, shit, I meant to do Ignis's regroup.
That's crossing the line.
Sorry. Nice work, Gladio.
Only, I'm gonna do say this as her big brother. Only do it if it's on sale. Me and her would rather you not waste your money when you could easily save it. At least I'm speaking for my sister. She could disagree. Yeah, see?
Home stretch. Of course.
Let's do the regroup.
Everyone regroup.
Right here. Yep.
Because it gives us an immediate heal, and lets me do that.
You what hit him? I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all very much alive.
Is there anything else y'all want me to talk about? Because if you don't, I'm just going to start randomly talking about like my stories and what's going on in the news.
Look at all these lights. What a relief.
Indeed. They ought to keep the demons at bay. Noct, we should make haste for Lestalem.
Yeah, don't keep my sister waiting.
I like to check up on the wild chocobos too, whenever I get the chance. We've been seeing more demons around these parts of late. More chocobos are falling prey to them.
What games do you play at a casino?
It could crash right here.
Me personally, I'm a fan of playing. I'm pretty decent at blackjack. I hate games of pure luck. It is. Actually, you know what's really funny about casinos in general? At least to me. Like, y'all can disagree, but this is funny to me. So casinos, they were like Las Vegas specifically was originally set up by the mafia, secret, and because the mafia had a code, they actually rigged the games so that there was a, they would win 51% of the time. Given a long enough timeline, they were guaranteed to win eventually. That's a long ass schlep. So the first generation, and possibly even part of the second generation, like if one of the casinos started like breaking that rule and made it 51.1%, even that much, they would actually step in and deal with them.
Hey, wanna hit up
So
the
they had a very strict
Wait.
policy
Certainly.
on how they handled this shit. Well, their kids, they didn't want them to be involved in the illegal side of the business, so they sent them all to business school. Like, you know, you'll be a corporate. I'm doing Russian for some reason. Corporate criminal instead of a criminal. We want you to be legit. So they went off to business school, where they were raised, or where they were taught the ideas of maximizing profits.
You boys must be hungry.
When they came back and took over the casinos, they started breaking the rule. Because they were effectively head of the family, or their parents were being soft on them, they never received the punishment. End result being, that's why you have the That's why you have the that's why you have the Vegas that we have now. I don't think y'all listened to anything I just said. Y'all like Kingdom Hearts. No, they are a scam. When it boils down to it, they are a scam. That's why they're winning. Their chance to win is 51%. Given a long enough timeline, they will always take your money. That's how it works. It's not a question, it's a statement. I hate things with the name Boar. Pretty sure it has a specific meaning. But the context that I've heard it way too much
Impressive.
makes me
Prompto, here goes.
damn, it didn't block in time.
Never fear, Prompto's here.
The Prince of Pain.
Yeah. Gladio, do it. Nice work, Gladio.
Yep. Get poisoned or something.
It's getting better at actually deflecting.
Don't miss.
This doesn't look good. You must be poisoned.
That's great.
Showtime.
Gotcha.
Alright, I don't know how to do it.
Don't die on me.
Gladio.
Sorry to break this up.
So, question, did anybody actually listen to any of what I said about the casinos and stuff? Like, I don't, ultimately, no offense, I don't care if you did or not, I'm just wanting to know.
Iggy's looking pretty rough. All in together now.
How about this?
I want you to know, like, I'm not offended if, like, you, okay. I'm not offended if, like, you were more interested in, like, what y'all were talking about, because that's Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the game, I'm not gonna lie.
You're mine.
But I'll be straight up, I'm not a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts games, but I do like
For
them.
comfort.
I'm
Like, when I say huge fan, it's like, it's not like a Souls-like to me where I'm like, I feel compelled to play it. It's just another game. I don't mean to, like, sound like I'm talking down on it.
I like to check up on the wild chocobos.
Oh, you talk
too,
directly to
whenever
him
I
to
get the
turn it in.
chance.
Okay.
So what
And it's to a tipster, so I can actually go to any of them to turn in these. Okay. That makes a bit of a
Y'all
difference.
made it back in one piece.
Need one more hunt. That's actually when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, which I only played briefly, which I still have. That's what I did. I played it on highest difficulty for exactly that reason. I'm going to abort the hunt, and then I'm going to start it again, because then it's going to allow me to just make it night.
Interesting choice. Good
Now I just
luck.
got to go to wherever the hell it's at, which I have no idea where. That's not that far.
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
Which, if I were to play any of the Kingdom Hearts games on here, or on stream, it'd probably be Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
I love when you're like doing the gladiator arena and you're like, oh, who could be the final boss in this? Who's dangerous enough to? Oh God, they're playing One-Winged Angel. Like, I love that you hear that music and you're immediately like, oh fuck, I have made some poor choices in life. Yeah, pretty much. I've made a choice. I have made a calculated choice, and I found out I am horrible at math.
Real nice here.
Yeah.
That's my other favorite way of saying that. Get over this fence? Not directly. Can I cut my way through the fence? No? Worth a try. Actually, I might be able to. Can I just teleport to him? Thank you for helping me get across. Now I gotta run. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, I'm running! You're not allowed to attack me. I'm running from you. Respect the running away part. Asshole. Haha! You thought you were gonna get me. Little did you know, I learned the JoJo family secret. The Jotaro family secret. I wish Cool Walker was here for that one, because I'm pretty sure it would put a smile on his face. Has anybody seen Advent Children?
Cold.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Well, because you see Cloud in the first one like it's nothing. And then you see Aerith, I think.
Biggie, look out. From
Get back!
got all those arms.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio!
Yep.
Gotcha!
I need to figure out how to do this cross chain.
Gladio!
Let's do this.
All right, boys, we're in the home stretch.
You're one to talk.
No, Squall's in the first one. He goes by a different name, but it's Squall. Mostly because he's an edgy asshole. Edgelord. Like, that's actually one of the things I don't like, is like how often in Final Fantasy, like, the MC is just a giant fucking edgelord. Speaking of edgelord, hi Amber. No, I'm joking. You're not an edgelord. Yep, Tidus and Waka. They show up actually in the like the prologue, if I remember correctly. Like, once again, I haven't played them in a long time, and I didn't play them all the way through. Like, I touched on them and just kind of like lost interest, because I will. I'm just not doing it on stream. Looks like something big and ugly is about to spawn.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Oh, yeah, no. You thought you were gonna get me. Little did you know. I still know the Jotaro family secret technique of escaping. Since when have I ever stopped anyone from being political? Like, I go on so many political rants on here that, like, I'd be a hypocrite if I said, no, you can't talk about politics. But thank you for asking first, actually. Dropping the condescending, jokish attitude.
I hate it. Could crash right here.
You can remain awake long enough to eat.
By the way, I do want to bring this up since we're already going to be mentioning politics. Just so y'all know, it looks like a good meal to me. Y'all see a lot. There's this video they have where it has a camera facing a door in the prison that Epstein was at, and everybody's been making like these videos of like people like going on what could have happened in that 1 minute that was cut, including one of them like being Sephiroth cutting open the door and walking through. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'll deal with that in a second. Yeah, that's not even the door that Epstein was actually at. Epstein was on the first floor in the back corner. Like, if you strain your eyes, you can actually see the door he was at. Anyway, yes. How the Texas legislation, however you fucking want to say that word, cut the, refused to buy a better advanced warning system. How the Trump administration got rid, basically destroyed the agency that would have predicted the storm happening. Take your pick. Where do you want to start? How probably the best way to know that a major storm is about to happen is to see if Ted Cruz is going to a different country. Because this is the third time he goes on a vacation and Texas gets destroyed. You have the winter storm that happened. You have, there was another one, I think it was a giant heat wave or a hurricane, I can't remember which. And then you had the flood. Each time he was in a different country on vacation. Last time, I think he was in Greece. I got the big brain, not the small brain. I got the big brain. So, let me explain to you Republican politics.
It's a little chilly.
And I don't care if this annoys somebody or bothers somebody. I'm going to say this. Their policy is, I'm going to destroy America. I'm going to destroy the government, then complain about why the government doesn't work and why you should, and because of that, you should put me back in power so I can destroy it. Oh, you think welfare is not giving you enough money? Let me destroy welfare for you. Brain size actually has nothing to do with intelligence, actually.
Pretty tough customers.
It's how wrinkled your brain is. That's why you see people that nowadays actually saying instead, I've got the smooth brain. When you got a head as big as mine, you clearly need a big brain to fill it.
Keeping on.
I was reading an article that when FEMA was dragging their feet, yeah, they waited until Monday to even start. Yep, Mexico stepped in. They were responding before even FEMA was responding. Because the head of FEMA was more interested in doing things on Instagram than actually signing her paperwork to get them to go respond.
My birds have all got their feathers ruffled.
Please tell me I don't have to do this at night.
Get her done.
I forgot to actually look. Did he just say get her done? God damn it, it only comes out at night. Considering everything we've done as a country, yeah, you're right. America had no right to accept their help. But we did. Because they've been more of the beacon on the shining beacon on the hill than we've been.
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
Now, is there a lot of problems with Mexico? Fuck yeah. And this is not even me going into a rant about alligator Auschwitz. Quick version if anybody doesn't know what it is. DeSantis and Trump created a internment camp in the Everglades. Where there's like 30 people into a small chain link fence area. They have to drink from toilets to get water. And their food already has maggots on it by the time they get it. and they have American citizens in there, like people who legitimately have the paperwork to be in the United States or have green cards to do so, and they're still interning them and keeping them there for an extended period of time, and then going, oops, our bad, and then releasing them. If they do that, they still might deport them for no reason. Welcome to America.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
That's the abridged version of my larger rant.
Getting by.
I need to buy more potions. Yep.
Coming up.
Getting by.
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
Let's do this.
Okay.
No big deal.
There are only one of the thunder bombs? Because I thought it said 5. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Yep. So. I have a vision for what we should be like as a country, but I'm not going to go on that rant. I'm pretty sure you get, like, it's going to depress you. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you would agree with me. And because my brain is too broken, I can't run for office and try to fix it. Most I can do is have a microphone and try to say this is what we should do. Here's the policies that I think we should do. All I can do. I can't run for office. My brain is just too broken. And some of you are like, well, there's people with broken brains in office. You're right, but the problem is I have days where I sleep for 18 hours. I can't fulfill my job if I do that.
So what'll it be today? Glad to see y'all made it back in one piece.
I should probably actually do the next advancing.
Grab some grub
Quest.
before you go.
What
What
you
do
got
you
for me?
want
You
to
got any
know?
new thing to talk about? What is that quest all the way over there? I vaguely keep an eye on like how many people are watching at a time, and it went from like 5 to 2. I'm not complaining. It's like, oh, Jack's talking politics? Hang on, I'm gonna click away for a bit.
Y'all come back soon.
Not even mad, it's just fucking hilarious.
Howdy.
Howdy there, partner. I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat.
There you are.
And to prove my point,
Thank you kindly. That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
like, I'm not mad. Like, it's just funny as hell to me. You have great timing with that. I was going on a slight political rant. Like, not really, but I was. Like, I was just talking politics, and then I commented on, like, how I could see how many people are actively watching at a time. Or at least I can get a good vague idea of it. And I was like... And I know, I'm like, I noticed the number went down, and I was like... I was like, oh, I can guarantee you there's some of the people here who were like, oh, Jack's going on a political rant? I'll step away for a little bit. He'll be done after a little bit. So. Right, but fuck off. Like, I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody. It was just fucking hilarious to me.
It's time.
Oh, it's a chocobo
Gladio,
race. I
come
don't
on.
care about that.
Gotcha.
But I will hire a
Okay, guys.
chocobo.
They've got chocobo
Because-
races here.
Your point being...
We have to stay and watch.
We have to continue our journey.
Come on, just a little longer.
I should make it day. I want to go to that quest. But story in the game wise, you didn't really miss anything. What you got for me? What you got? What you got inside your trunk?
The disc really is on fire. Is it safe to go near it?
Seeing as we're near, why don't we make a stop at the Disc of Corthus?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wonderful. I've always wanted to see the meteor of legend.
I'm not gonna do that yet. That's another quest I want to pick up. Hoping it's got the another one of the king's swords. Anything else I wanted to talk about? I got my writing. Oh, Ubisoft is dumb. Like, I don't think I need to explain that one. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Ubisoft is dumb. And but I will explain one of the things that made me say that. One, I believe it was Ubisoft who said that we have paid for content or DLC to make the make it more enjoyable for the players.
Camp here.
That was their way of saying that their games would not be fun without it. Okay. Agree. That's part one. Part two of this conversation is they're like, oh, the reason why Star Wars their Star Wars game, I forget what it was called, failed was not because the game was shit, but because the IP for Star Wars is too tired. Like, people, there's no hunger for it. Yeah, Outlaws. I actually do want to play that at some point. Not anytime soon. It still has like some time left before the 1 year hiatus on it is up. I need to spend some of my
If you're
AP.
here for the hunting, do it someplace. I don't want you boys scaring.
You're into fishing?
Indeed I am. You too?
Yeah, I fish whenever I can.
Well then, a fellow fish nut. Come on, let me show you a good spot.
I don't know why there's a quest for me just to go fishing.
Haven't seen you around these parts before. First time here?
Something like that?
Well, the name's Navith. I've traveled the whole world just about, looking for new fishing. If you're as keen as you say, what do you say to a challenge?
A challenge?
The Crag Barramundi lurks in these waters. Catch him, and I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, I'll do it.
I like your spirit, my boy.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, I've heard, is pretty legit. So like they can still make a decent game when they want to. They're not consistent with it, but they can. I didn't even look to see what where they might have been. Yeah, but can I really trust your opinion on like how good a game is? Like, can I honestly? Oh. I have a better rod. I do. I have a very damn good rod. When did I get that fucker? That's probably because of like some special edition bullshit.
Won't get a good cast like that. Put your back into it.
Hit it.
Focus!
Got it. The prize catch.
Let's hope
That's
that
the
it's
one
the
David was
correct fish.
talking about?
Yeah, that's a cried barramundi, all right.
Yes, it is. That's a big ass fish. Funny thing is, I actually don't like fishing IRL.
Respool the line before it's too late.
Back over there. West. Okay, he is still next to me.
Well, I'll be darned.
Ooh.
Well, a promise is a promise.
And again, we both like
Here's a promise.
Assassin's Creed Valkyrie or Valhalla,
I'm
so,
sure.
so I
With
can
that
I
lure,
can judge your
you'll be
opinion,
able
I
to
guess, a little bit.
diversify, reel in more kinds of fish. And catching things you ain't caught before. You're still with.
I don't know if that was worth doing, if I'm being honest. Got me experience. I guess that's worth it.
Let's
And a new
hit it.
fishing lure.
Alright.
Knife, tonberry. Oh god,
gonna try
a
out that lure,
tonberry?
right?
Of course he is.
Well, if you guys insist.
In that case, you're in charge. Finding dinner tonight.
I've got the DLCs, all of them. Because they go on sale frequently and are pretty cheap.
What a lucky day.
I could fight
We
you,
got company.
but then I'd have to fight you. So I'm gonna just run. Thankfully they take so long to spawn, you can just go, you know what, I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, pretty much. If you played a Final Fantasy game, you know how fucking scary Tonberry are. They can insta-kill you. Oh, I have max health, what are you gonna do? Stab you with my little tiny knife. Like, the only ones that are just as scary is probably the Catacurs. Or they potentially are scary. Final Fantasy VIII, I think the scariest is the giant Catacur. Probably expensive. Trying to learn about that specific ability.
My feet hurt.
Yeah, they have a high defense. They are hard to kill. Thankfully, they don't get a turn for a long time because they slowly have to walk towards you. You can just hear like Herbert from Family Guy. I'm gonna get you. Don't run away. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Maybe I'll get you with my little mouth. Sorry, my brain flipped over to a scene from when they were making fun of Predator.
Here I am.
Better be done. I'll say I'm in.
What can I say?
Can't stop knocked.
What can I say?
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
That gets so
Can't wait
exhausting to
try
hear.
it.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe. Like every time you get like a new cooking ingredient, he'll say that for like for a lot of the beginning of the game. And then it becomes much more sporadic the more you fill out his recipe list. Should sound obvious.
Watch your back.
Thanks.
Trying to get me. Ooh, yeah, let's pick a fight with you. You're not one of the
Show you
demons.
what I can really do.
If I only had a guild for every time he said that.
Form 2 link strikes. I can do that.
Ready for this?
That's one.
Man, you're on fire today!
Oh yeah.
Did it almost immediately too.
And that's that. Let nothing stand in your way.
You've got my back.
Always. That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I was just talking
Can't
about
wait to
that.
try it.
Oh, do I gotta go back the other way? Yeah, I do. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. Which I am allowed to do. Before y'all say anything, I'm allowed to do smart things. Yeah. A long
Everything
ass
in
schlep.
order.
Yep.
My dad mentioned something about drums, and it just made me think about my time when I actually learned how to play drums. I knew nothing special. I think I actually learned how to play the saxophone was more my actual main instrument I learned. Because I spent like 2 years technically learning to play it. I actually only really spent one, and then the second year I pretty much just slept in class. It's like when they realized there might be something medically wrong with him if he's able to go to sleep in band class. You're probably right. Are you sure you want to fight me? You look like something I can make into a new recipe. Another good one is, are you sure you want to piss me off? I'm about to level and you look like just enough XP. And then, of course, is your boyfriend looks like he drops common loot. Or just you look like you drop common loot. My dad had a response. It's the equivalent of, you don't even have a name tag! I was already headed there. I hope you know this. No, don't change. Well, this one's easier because it's right next to where we're at. Vicious Mockery. Yeah, pretty much. Take 1d6 psychic damage. I can't stop the vehicle. It won't let me stop. Okay, there it goes. Pulling over on the side of the road. Oh, yeah, I forgot to, because I stopped showing the game because it was like just a long ass drive. So I figured I would just talk with you guys. But then I forgot that, like, something was now actually happening, somewhat.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
I don't know if I'm getting hungry or I just want to eat again. After I do the pilgrimage
Ready or
quest, I'm gonna go do the next story quest.
Oh, love the lighting.
But I'm not important enough for you guys to focus on me instead of the game. I see how it is. I was able to jump just enough to get to it.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Obviously, I'm not being serious. No. I'm trying to get to a specific song if they've got it. I know I picked up... Nope, doesn't look like they're going to let me do it. Oh, I've got the Nier Automata. Nice. Got the episode of Prompto, because I've done all those quests. Ignis's. Feral Wars. Tomb Raider. Apparently there's a Tomb Raider one. Come on. Did the episode of Eridan. Yeah, no, it doesn't have the song I want. I tried. In case y'all are wondering, I wanted to play Outer World, Final Fantasy X. It's the opening song. I still need to finish the Spider-Man Remastered DLC. I agree. I still haven't actually finished that Spider-Man game. I know it happened, I just haven't played it. I think I got up to the point where Black Cat shows up, I think it was, or whatever. No, Silver Sable shows up. That's as far as I got, then I just kind of lost interest. That's one of the problems with like huge ass open world games. I get to the point where I'm like, I must do everything except for the main quest, and then I lose interest. Then I forget what I was doing and have to start over. Or if it's like a game like Fallout where there's a shit ton of customization, I'll keep wanting to remake characters. I have yet to beat Baldur's Gate 3. I'll get to Chapter 3 and then or Act 3, whatever you want to call it, and be like, I'm good. Thinking when I do Shadow Heiress Act 2, I might combine Act 2 and Act 3 into the same act. Because technically plays have 3 acts, not 4. Thinking. Should make Act 2 really fucking... There's a lot to cover. That's probably one of the best Fallouts, not gonna lie. Like, it doesn't have the customization of Fallout 4, but it is pretty good. By the way, don't do what I did. Beginning of the game, it tells you to go south and around. I went north, because you're trying to get to the city in the north. But there's a Deathclaw infestation between you and that spot. I didn't care, I just ran.
Guys,
You can't advance the plot if you don't do it the correct way.
Empire. What are they doing here?
Playing king of the castle. And the game begins.
Oh, I get to punch people in the face.
what do we
Try
do?
this on for some.
That'd be a shame if I were to suddenly have dual casting Thundari. I hit my own teammates. Whoops. Oh, I do not want to make an elixir. A regular potion, because I was dumb enough to hurt my own teammates. Why won't it let me just teleport? Hang on. Oh, it's because I don't have my sword out. I might have to use a mega elixir at this point. I'm hurting my own team more than I'm hurting them. I feel like a right asshole. Oh, he's also doing lightning damage. Okay, so that's why my lightning was pretty much useless. Like, it was worse than useless. Please don't step on my car. I actually like my car. Wow, that was a lot of help. Stop helping. Feels like a Futurama reference, not gonna lie.
Okay.
I've got nowhere I can warp away to. What the hell?
Sorry to break this up.
I don't know what they did, but all of a sudden it lost a lot of health. Guess we broke its armor finally.
Maybe on their way.
Hell yeah!
Impressive.
So, we hitting Lestalem soon?
No, was I not supposed to do this?
Stalin works for me.
Good. We've kept Eurus waiting long enough.
Kind of wanted to go check out the, I went all this way because I kind of wanted to check out the thing.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Yeah, for some reason my car is perfectly fine. I want this car. Not only does it learn to fly later,
Do you?
but it's pretty much indestructible. Giant robot explodes right next to it, no damage. Like, I'm starting to get, you know what's actually becoming more annoying than the graphic artists who occasionally drop in a stream? I'm now getting graphic artists who will drop into, like, do comments on my book and go, "Hey, would you like to hire me to turn this into a comic book?" No! Because I get my hopes up, I'm like, "Oh, cool, you read my story," and then I'm like, "Oh, no, you didn't. It's just a bot response." Because, like, it'll see they added to reading list and then almost immediately comment on the last chapter. They didn't read it. It pisses me off. Throws off my metrics, too. Like, as I said before, I've been a writer my whole life. For people to pull that shit with me, it fucking hurts sometimes. And it pisses me off. Depends on my mood. Is no one going to talk about how the roof of my car is basically just me staring at Cindy's ass? I kind of wish she became a player, a character you could have had join your team. I can imagine her, like, basically doing what Prompto does and uses guns and machinery. Yes, the assets in this game are very plentiful. Very artistic and well designed. Those are the words I'm thinking. Run out of gas before I get to my destination. God damn. I wonder who came up with the idea that Cindy would wear Daisy Dukes. I think that's what those are called. I don't know women's fashion. Like, mechanic who's, like, scantily clad. Okay. I'm not gonna object. Mind you, for those who forget, my favorite character in Final Fantasy games is Tifa. Followed by Auron. Auron's ultimate is basically a Kenpachi moment of, you've seen the power of one hand, now face the power of two hands. Like, that's literally his ultimate. His ultimate at that, I think. Okay, now you gotta specify which Sid. Every Final Fantasy has a Sid, and every Final Fantasy has a Biggs and Wedge. You have to specify. You can't just go, I like Sid. Which one? Because if you don't tell me, I'm going to assume that you're talking Final Fantasy VII. Can't wait to see how the remake handles him, if he hasn't shown up in 2, because I actually haven't played 2. I refuse to play it. The way they did the ending pissed me off, because like people have already... okay, that's a good Sid. Because the way... because the ending's already been revealed to me, and it kind of pissed me off. Not that the ending was revealed, but like what they chose to do with it. They had a chance to do something interesting. I talk about it, but I'd probably ruin it for some people.
Wonder where we'll end up.
He's in Rebirth? Okay. It makes sense, because it ends with the end of disc
We're practically
1.
Wow!
Nice.
This place is pretty big.
Haven't enjoyed the city life in a while.
They even got a cable car!
I'd like to see where it leads.
I need to refill the tank before I do anything else. Assuming I park near one. I assume I do. Yeah, I see it.
It's getting hot out here.
Just need to pull in somewhere cool.
Yeah.
Getting hot out
Kids
here,
sleeping in a
so
nice
take
room
off all
tonight.
your
Guess I'm certain we
clothes.
can secure
Okay, I thought there was a
suitable
fuel
accommodations
thing here,
nearby.
but I guess not. Regalia. I thought there was a spot I could stand where it'd be like, hey, you want to refill your car? Fine. All right.
They've got cup noodles outside the city. All right.
I wouldn't be opposed to playing like Final Fantasy Remake, like the first one in the series. I wouldn't mind playing that again. Because I think I have it on
She's at
Epic.
the
I
Lavelle.
think I got it for free on
Let's
Epic
go.
too. I could be wrong. I wouldn't be opposed to playing that one again because that one was a lot of fun. But I'm not playing the sequel. Like I'm pretty much done with the series after like what I found out they did for 2. I'll just read the story of what they do and then that's it. I'm not investing myself in that plot.
Whoa, did you feel that?
You mean the earthquake?
You know what? I'll fucking explain it anyway. What's pissing me off? So the end of the first one, the remake,
What's wrong?
is basically the main character is giving a giant middle finger to Destiny and Fate, saying, "Yeah, Destiny and the want us to do this story. We're not going to do it." But then the sequel is it? Well, we can't fight Fate anymore. We might as well accept it. That pissed me off.
So when the ground shakes, your brain aches?
Yeah, a sort of seismic shock to the system. Curious.
That pissed me off. I'm not going to go any more detail than that.
Iris.
Iris is GLaDOS'
Look
little
at you
sister,
guys holding your own out there.
What can I say?
I
You
think.
look good.
All things considered, you guys are staying here, right?
That's the plan.
When you have time, we have catching up to do.
Sure.
Jared and Talcott, is it good to see you?
Prince Noctis! Iris is safe with me.
Please
That's
excuse
fine.
my
I don't
grandson.
judge you for it.
He
I
is
might
yet
change
to
my
learn
mind
his
eventually
manners.
because like the games are
I like it.
legitimately interesting. But
Your
if I were to
Highness
play it
is very
again,
kind,
I would play just the first one.
but we shan't impose.
Maybe
A very
the
good night
prequel,
to you,
Crisis
Your
Core.
Highness.
If they do a remake of Vincent's game, fuck yes. That was a cool game. Like if I could actually find a way to play it, I would. Oh, my butt's starting to hurt. Because what I'll probably do is after this
Mostly
thing cuts
inside
out,
the Crown
after I
City.
get done doing this part of the
Not
quest,
pretty.
I'll probably
The Citadel took a beating.
go work out and then take a shower. And I'll probably come back later today. I
But
say
a
that
lot
all the
of
time
outlying
because I
neighborhoods
want to
made it
play
through in one
some
piece.
Night Rain on stream.
The Empire
There's a lot of
had tactical
content that's been
targets in
released on
mind.
Night Rain that I haven't touched.
You know, if there's anything else,
Blair's
you
at
can ask
Gothic,
me.
Yeah.
as if it's her fault.
Thanks.
I don't even know if she's still in chat. She's supposed to stream today, and I don't know if she is.
What?
So, about Lady Lunafreya, I keep hearing she was in town. Apparently she left right away, but at least it means she's okay.
Good to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, well, get a good night's rest.
But yeah, I gave y'all my opinion on the reason why it pisses me off. I thought I had taken a picture of, screw it up. They did do a good job with Sephiroth in the remake. Like,
Morning, sleepyhead.
fucking epic.
Morning. Where is everyone?
Oh, they're out walking with Talcott. They went to see the sights. We should too.
I get the feeling that she would have been his like his
Sure.
well, he probably
Why
looks at
not?
her like a little sister.
Great. I'll show you
Because he was
around.
betrothed to Luna Freya the moment he was
It
born.
seems your patience was rewarded. Enjoy your walk, and please take care.
I don't know why they bother giving her like a level. I wonder if like you can check her gear. What does she got? Eclipse. So she actually even does have a weapon. What the fuck is it? Like I don't even know what class of weapon it is. All right, whatever. Fine, keep your secrets. Oh no, like I've got killed the Justice League too, and I actually had fun with it. The only reason I didn't play it more was because I had no one to play it with. Oh, he's already got that. Oh, I gotta save up for that one. That'll be worth it.
For our
No,
first
here, like,
stop, we'll check out the
legitimately, it
marketplace.
feels like
Follow me.
those two
Right
are
this
like
way.
they're at first it was a political marriage, so it's like they had no choice in the matter. But after a little bit,
Welcome.
but it seems like they legitimately did fall in love with each other.
Take care now.
Take care now, you hear? Yeah, like, and a lot of like the noble stories that I've been following, one of the things that they do, like for the good story, is yes, it's a political marriage, but they end up falling in love anyway. Probably one of the best ones for it is the country bumpkin marries the
You can
villain.
get almost anything here.
It kind of
It's
inverts
great.
the
I'd buy out
the
whole
prince or
place if I
king
could.
or the prince breaking their engagement. Oh, god damn it! I meant to do the other one.
That's nice.
Could you at least pretend to be excited?
I meant to choose the other one. And instead, it's a princess who does it to like
Wow.
her consort, who's like
Look at all this
extremely
neat
competent.
stuff.
And the main character is a girl who's referred to as the country
Next,
bumpkin
we're gonna see the power plant.
because pretty much her whole life, her family has like some weird.
Fresh produce straight from Furlock Farms. Stay and have a look.
Oof, that's expensive. Just trying to grab things I don't
Thank you
have any stock
kindly.
of. So I can unlock more recipes, but I really don't want to spend that much
I'll be seeing you.
Anyway, anyway, so yeah, she breaks the engagement, and the main character is a girl who's referred to as Lady Bumpkin because her family, like, it's not freezing on my end and there's just a delay. Her family had, like, their fashion sense and what they think is right is like, I just paused ads just so you don't miss it, what I'm saying. Words, potato salad. Her family is, like, their fashion sense is like a century old. Like, they dress like how the nobles dressed like 100 years ago plus. So it's like really out of place.
Only women work
So
there.
people make fun of her for it.
As a matter of fact, women are the ones who do all the work.
So
in
the
this
princess,
town.
and like in a spiteful way, not only kicks her out of like
like your
exiles
kind of place.
him, but for like
can see you doing well
royal
here.
decrees those two
I
get
think
married.
So too. It's so different from home. I was surprised at first, but I like it. All right.
He gives
Let's
royal
look
decree
over
that
to the
those two get
outlook.
married, so they're like, okay, fuck, we don't have a choice in the matter. And he ends up falling in love with her almost immediately. And of course, once they she gets kicked out of her house, like
I'm a
beat
city
up,
girl,
kicked out of her
but
house,
I did
exiled,
the
and he's
rustic
like, no,
charm.
you're coming with me immediately. And then yeah, it's a good story. Like, legitimately a good story. I highly recommend it. I might get the third book. I wasn't originally going to, but I might get the third book because, like, the main plot is resolved by 2, but there's a total of 5 books in the series.
You would totally love the drinks in this place.
Would I?
So I'm kind of interested in more of the story. Lady Bumpkin marries the villain.
Imagine taking one for a spin.
If you're interested in it, it's a light novel. If you're interested in it, I'll shoot you a link to the Kindle story, and the reason why I want to do that is because I'll get a
Outlook,
commission.
Outlook.
I'll be honest.
Amazing
If not,
view,
if you
right?
don't want me to go through all that stuff, then just get the book and
There's
read
the
it.
meteor.
I don't care. Although I'm pretty sure you'll do the audible
You know,
instead,
Noct,
if it's there.
this almost feels like a date.
If it were, your brother would kick my ass.
Oh, we better keep it quiet then.
I like
And
her jacket.
besides, you already have Lady
The only thing I don't like
Freya.
is, I don't know if that's her undershirt or her bra that's peeking out.
The others are probably back at the hotel by now. Let's join them.
I've got a list of, like, light novels and stories I want that I would recommend, and I might start doing, like, book reports on them. They're just videos that where I break down, like, my thoughts on them. They'll be over on my Coffee Over Gaming channel, mostly because it does give me, like, videos I can make, because that is a legitimate problem I run into.
Think food, think Fall Star. Thanks. Thanks for
Why?
choosing
You've already
Fall
told
Star.
me the whole plot. My favorite feeling in a lot, like, I don't like the power fantasy trips that you do.
Let's see if the
My
others
power
are
fantasy trip is when
Haven't
the
had
character
fun
gets
like this
extreme
since we were
vindication.
kids.
That's why I like Kicked
Thanks,
from the
Noct.
Heroes parties are actually some of my favorite stories, even though they're repetitive.
No sweat. I had fun too.
You did? I'm so happy to hear that. Anyway, the thing I bought today, it's for you. But it's a surprise, so you're gonna have to wait.
I can't remember if she dies or not. I know she gets in danger before too long, but I don't remember if
Hey,
she
look
dies.
who's back. Talcott, go on and tell him what you told me.
You got it.
Oh, come now, show some respect.
Whoa, no need to
Yeah, that's
respect
more of a
me.
reason for me
I'm
not to.
royalty.
So,
I'm assuming
There's
each
something
volume's
about
like
a sword,
$10.
and the
I already
sword
spent enough
was
money on
behind a
books. I gotta be more
waterfall
Spartan with my money
May
right
well
now.
be one of the lost tombs.
Check it out.
Sure. Thanks for the tip, Talcott.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna grab these side quests because one of them will allow me to upgrade my my engine blade. which becomes your ultimate weapon in the game. That's it. I've come up with a new recipe. Surprised he hasn't said that yet. What you got for me?
New in town, are you? Well,
Oh,
come on,
that's an
take your
interesting
time.
feature. I don't know what these models are going to be used for. I just want to pick them up.
Thank you.
What you got? What you got inside your trunk? I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, that's a lie. I'm not sorry.
Hey there! Have yourself a good browse. Pleasure doing business. See you later.
Oh, I think you need all of the ingredients to trigger it. I don't know. What the fuck? Why is there like all these question marks, but it's not letting me actually pick up the quest? Or do you have to be standing on the right side?
Doesn't get fresher than Furlock. Thank you. Please come again.
Oh, there it goes. You have to be far enough away.
Hey, boys. I have a job. If you're not, was about to. You can get the deep.
Yeah, but anyway, like for me, power fantasy trips, like solo leveling has got its moments where I enjoy it, but not all the time. What really drives me is
You see, plot to that end. Maybe he got.
what drives me in a story is usually like that extreme vindication for like people who were cast aside, going, hey, you know, or like proving like I'm not gonna say proving their worth,
Hey,
or but
brother.
proving the people who doubted them wrong.
Well, if you see it, the vehicle.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Like you're gonna like some of you might roll your eyes at me, but the reason why is actually tied to the fact that that's kind of how I grew up.
Welcome.
A lot of my life, I've had people look down on me in it, and then having the idea of a story where I was able to turn around and say, "No, you." Kind of like has its own weird vindication to me.
It's a
Or
jungle
appeal
out
to me, I
there.
should say.
Both beasts and demons making a nuisance of themselves. Great.
Yeah, because the standby, my because of the vindication. Ah, goddamn it! I didn't mean to quit it.
Appreciate it.
Sorry about
Careful,
that.
eh?
Like these things out level me so much, and I'm still picking a fight with them.
Great.
Let's go, bitch. Mm-hmm.
Show 'em
Oh,
what
I was
you're
gonna eat
made
too.
of.
I grew up
Was a pleasure.
with a lot of people like doubting me and talking down to me.
You must be hungry. What can I get you?
Like hell, I'll actually point this one out. That's expensive. I can't afford it. I'll eat this one. Actually, it doesn't give me any bonuses I want.
Come
Anyway,
back anytime you like.
so I'm originally from Florida. I've mentioned this before. I'm originally from Florida, and I think that's the quest I was looking for. So I'm originally from Florida, and Florida education is iffy at best.
A little bit too much brass for that.
And
That's how I imagine you used to be.
they put me in remedial classes.
I assure you.
They thought I was mentally challenged. At the time, there was a different word that was used. Anyway, but yeah, they viewed me as mentally challenged. They're like, you know, Jack, you know, like he can't, he's having trouble, he can't learn things because my grades were always garbage. And it wasn't really until like 5th to 6th grade that they realized, they looked at my FCAT, which is
buddy.
the standardized testing for the state.
What is it?
I could use a little slow volume.
They looked at my FCAT score and go, oh, he scores in the top 10 percentile.
Take a look at our wares.
Basically going, oh, he's not an idiot. And you know, it was vindicating. I will say that right now. It was vindicating.
Pleasure doing business.
There's no way they'll have anything that's better than what I'm currently eating for the other characters. So it was extremely vindicating. I think that I think the job might actually be near my car. We'll find out in a second. But then they also realized I'm lazy. Like if I'm not interested in the subject, I'll probably end up with a C in my grade no matter what. So so they just started putting me in gifted classes because they're like, he'll get a C, but it'll be a gifted class C. I'm about to end stream in a minute anyway, so you're not gonna miss much.
Another scorcher. Ought to pack our bags for leave.
I think one of the more interesting moments growing up, and it's the last one I'm gonna bring up, was 12th grade. I was about 12th grade. I was about to graduate from high school.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that the grade club was? I can't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's a long time ago. Oh, okay, because once I finish the story, I'll probably bring the stream to an end. Anyway, so we were having a debate. I can't even remember what it was, but it was an American history, AP American history.
That depends.
And I actually agreed with the other side, but no one wanted to take the other side. So I was like, fuck it, I'll argue the other side. And
from the south, one from the north.
I suppose we can manage that.
so
Yeah, that's great.
I took the other position. And like halfway through, yeah, I agree. Halfway through,
We've already got one.
the teacher actually pauses the debate. And she meant this as a compliment, but the way she said it could have been taken as an insult. I took it as a compliment. She goes, valedictorian, salutatorian, and everyone else here is in the top 10 of the grades for the whole school. He has a C in class, and he's beating your asses. She didn't phrase it that way, but that's roughly how she said that final part. And it was a moment of, like, I think even it dawned on them that I'm not an idiot. Like, I'm pretty sure at least one or two of them had seen me as an idiot. They're like, he doesn't do much work and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what she meant. I know that's what she meant, and that's why I took it as a compliment.
It does. Can we create this?
And as I keep saying, it was extremely vindicating. Anyway, I got one or two. That's pretty much, that's the end of the story. I'm gonna do literally one or two more things. It's mostly just like maintenance stuff, like me getting gas for the car, and then it won't let me call the car. I can just drive the car over here. I'll do that off stream. I just want to see if there's anything I need to buy here. Compensator, what are you? Oh, fuel efficiency. Oh, both those I need. I'll have to sell stuff though. Anyway, that's what I got. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Like, subscribe, share. See y'all in the next one. All the usual stuff. Bye-bye.